Alright, here's an example of why if you're an atheist, you're a Christian. Alright, check it. Say you're fucking living, right? You die. You get fucking put in the ground. You fucking decompose and shit. That energy goes into the soil, which helps fertilize a fucking tree, right? There you go. Your fucking energy just got transferred into a living organism, another living organism, right? It's like reincarnation, basically, right? In a nutshell, right? You just transferred your energy into another new living being. Alright, there comes a point when the half-life of an atom just can't sustain and can't pass on the energy because it's nothing. It's black matter now. It's just absolute nothingness. Anyways, so now you have black matter. Now you can say that that black matter is, comparatively speaking, like fucking like samsara in the Buddhist religion, which is the stop of the birth and death cycle, meaning that your energy cannot be used for anything else on this earth. And using that fucking logic, right, you fucking you go to nirvana, basically, in the Buddhist faith, which is to define nirvana is to undefine nirvana. There is no explanation, and just to say that is a fucking fallacy and shit, right? So, if you can't explain it, you can't say that there's no God in heaven, right? Or, fucking nirvana, heaven. It's all just cultural names for the same fucking place and shit. There. And within the Buddhist faith, there is beings that have reached enlightenment, ended the, death and birth cycle, the black matter, where their energy cannot be used anymore for anything else, and hence they fucking reach enlightenment and shit, right? Anyways, the beings are called Bodhisattvas. Alright, they have a choice of coming back to Earth to regenerate themselves into like a human form or whatever to help fucking humanity and all sentient beings, for the greater good. And what is the greatest gift that you can give another human being than to die in their stead, in their fucking place and shit, in, an otherwise most brutally fucking way, right? So basically, right, you can't prove that we don't regenerate ourselves up to a point where there is nothingness. You can't say what is that nothingness, right? You can't unexplain the unexplained and shit, right? You can't explain fucking like nothingness and shit, right? Because it's nothingness, but it's everything. Alright, so anyways, so you can't explain that. You can't explain that there's no nirvana, that after that there's a stop of this process. You can't say that the end of this process doesn't have a God. You can't say that after that, it's unknowing, right? They call it faith, but whatever, it's just pure science, right? There comes a point when the fucking atom just ain't doing shit, They've proven this shit. Anyways, so you can't prove that. You can't prove there's no Lord. You can't believe He come back. So you got the fucking Bodhisattva to come down. You can't prove that the Bodhisattva wasn't a Jesus, Come down to earth, and you can't prove that Jesus wasn't Bodhisattva, that was God's son, that controlled fucking nirvana or heaven and shit, right? That came about through the black matter, which came about the regeneration of the atoms getting transferred their energy into different sources and shit, right? So basically, if you're an atheist, you gotta fucking believe in fucking Christ, right? You know what I'm saying, right? It makes sense.